Hey, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Thomas, and this is the entertainment segment.
Boom.
Prepare to be entertained.
We're back.
Entertained.
I started that segment all wrong. I thought we were going to play the noise first. We played it last.
It's okay, because we're going to get the air horn.
We sat here and stared at each other and just like,
it's like, no, dude,
you go.
no, dude, you go.
No, I go.
No, you go, dude.
That's all right. We're still figuring it out.
That's cool, man. So, hey,
That's entertainment right there.
yeah, that is entertainment. I'm properly entertained.
Okay, but some sad news. You got to touch on this stuff sometimes.
Some stupid guy. Okay, and this is the worst part. So people, I don't know, people are using this as political ammunition because he was a refugee. But this guy was on the OSU's campus, drove a SUV type truck through a crowd of people, hit like 6-7 people. An officer engaged him and called out, I think this, 9:52, I believe that's a.m.
Yeah, I think he jumped out, had a butcher knife.
Yeah, he jumped out of
something.
his car, and he just starts whacking away. He stabs 8 people.
And then the cops shot him, right?
Cop used deadly force and brought him down, and crazy, man, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, no,
At
I
Ohio
hate this.
State.
I hate these things. We've had a really great show, and we felt like it was only right to touch on it. Very sad. I hate to hear about the school shooting. It's never good. It affects so many people for the rest of their lives in terrible ways. So let's just stop doing it. Let's crack down on it. Whatever we got to do to fix it.
Yeah.
Great job by the cop to end it so quickly.
Yeah.
And
Take care of it how it needed to be taken care of.
Shout out to all the victims and their families and everything
Absolutely.
like that.
Thoughts and prayers out to them. Yep, good job to the cop on the scene. I don't have the officer's name. I wish I did, but
Yep, great job.
it was a great job, man. So in other news,
It's crazy world, and somebody went a little too crazy, I heard.
that's right. So apparently I heard that this was tipped off by this Paris
Kim K. Robert.
Kim K robbery was the first thing that started tipping him over the edge a little bit, but to say Kanye already isn't over the edge is like an and statement already. But I like Kanye. I'm a Kanye fan. I don't listen to his music, but I'm a fan. I listen to it if it comes on. Like, I don't turn it off, but I don't have any mixtapes or Jesus Walks. Like, Jesus Walks.
Yep.
I mean, that's a great song.
Yeah, Kanye's got a lot of really great songs.
Yeah. He's a very talented guy.
I really like Kanye's music. I like his music. Don't agree with all his views, but he's just a deep thinker. He says what he feels, and people are saying he didn't sleep for like 48 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Always worrying about this and that.
That's crazy. That's doing too much.
So he checked himself into a hospital for a lot of things. And sleep
Wasn't
depression.
he was forcibly put into the hospital?
Yeah,
right?
but he just wasn't doing good. And Kim K said she's going to dedicate her life to helping him, and I thought that was pretty funny. Somebody said, "Oh wow, she's going to be a real wife." So
that's funny.
That's
is that fair though?
I guess I don't know. I mean, they have pretty hectic lifestyles. It's
The fact that they can stay together. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
yeah, but all these things look good now. But I mean, Hollywood and that stuff, you just never know. The
Right.
next day you're hearing this, you're hearing that. Just things happen, man.
Right. See, all right. Well, right here, man, I've got this Dave Chappelle interview. This is like 60 seconds of a perspective from him, and I thought this was awesome, man. I thought it was great. It was a great something to listen
When we
to.
did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. After that, I saw him, and I was like, oh, my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me? Yeah. What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take her clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Yeah, man. I thought that was awesome perspective by Dave Chappelle. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood's a very the whole thing, with
He
social
said,
media.
No one weak can
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, it's
like
it takes a lot, you're always you feel like you're probably always putting on a facade or like being somebody you're not. That's got to get to you, and I think he just tries to be himself, and I think that eventually it kind of got to him.
And to be fair, I mean, the timing of that interview, so that was, I don't know if you remember Dave Chappelle when he did go to Africa.
Yeah.
This was, probably 2014, maybe even 13, but that was him talking about back then, and probably 3-year-old interview, but I mean, still the facts remain the same.
Social media is even worse now. You can't do anything that looks remotely like, you put these people on these big stages, put them in the spotlight, always getting pictures taken of them. You take one wrong step, they're going to make it into
memes,
a video, and they're going to fry you on the internet. And eventually that gets to people. You don't want to go through the internet. Your parents see it, like your mom, your dad. People see these things, and eventually you just get so tired of people. You're like, there's a lot of fans. I have a lot of fans, and I also have a lot of trolls. And I think those trolls really get to the people. I really do.
Yeah, that
because you can hear them louder and clearer than you ever could before, just by logging on. I mean, you just see, like, for example, you see like an NFL kicker miss a game-winning field goal. You look at his mentions on Twitter. People, kill yourself. I hope your whole family dies.
Yeah,
like,
that's not fair.
Yeah, and it's just like that times 10 when you're in LA and you're this and you're that. So, you do know what you're getting into. Profession that you're in, but right now I think the exposure is greater than it's ever been.
And look, and at the end of the day, as much as I agree with that, I look on the other side and say, I agree with you, but you could be a J. Cole if you wanted to. You could be an Eminem if you wanted to. They do their thing, MC or otherwise, just being great at what they're great at, and then they out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see M and J. Cole on, major spot. I mean, he was for a while. Eminem was doing movies, I'm just saying, like, Kanye's been out for a long, long time, and I think he's chosen to make sure his face has been on billboards, this whole time.
Yeah, he's a very good marketing, brand. He's a very good brand for himself, and he always has done a good job of promoting himself.
Yeah, that's the key, man. That's how he's successful.
But, I hope he gets better. All the well wishes to him. They never want to see anything like that. I hope he gets some sleep. We can't be staying up 48 hours at a time.
Come on, man, take a nap.
I mean, I freak out if the clock strikes 10:01 and I'm not in bed. So I don't know how he ever makes it.
Yeah.
But so I read today a little bit more about the Von Miller situation that we talked about.
A little update.
Yeah, she just said that she wanted the video for her personal pleasure, and she never tried to get him, put the video out or anything like that. That's the update on that. Who knows who to believe at this point?
I call that BS in the chef salad.
Sounds like we're never going to get to see the Von Miller video, and he said,
we're never going to see it.
And he did his thing, and now he's probably going to go out and get 16 sacks next week.
They probably got the guy from Dallas over there real quick, handle that situation.
The guy we read about.
What video?
The things, that guy is unbelievable.
Bro, did you see the meme? I think it just dropped today.
See, this is what we just talked about.
And it was about a guy. They were in London because they kept saying, they just had an English accent. And the guy was found with drugs in his pocket, and an officer is behind him, hemming him up on the wall. And the guy says, "Look, officer, I can explain these drugs." The officer says, "You can explain these drugs?" He said, "Yeah, the honest thing, and I'm telling you the truth. I keep flushing these drugs down the toilet right there, and they keep popping up in my pocket." Cop's like, "No way." He's like, "I'll prove it to you." He said, "Let me prove it to you, officer." Officer says, "Okay." Drops the drugs into the toilet. They flush them down. The officer's like, "All right, go ahead. Show me them in your pocket." Guy's like, "Show you what?" The cop says, "The drugs." Dude's like, "What drugs? I ain't got no drugs." And then they just, end the conversation. Like, at this point, officer can't prove that he has any drugs because it just flushed him down the toilet. Like, he just kind of gave him a little whammy.
Him the old once over.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, man.
He gave him the old once over, flushed down the toilet, and they weren't coming back.
He was the cop was like,
that would have to be the perfect situation.
He was like, cop was like, "Yo, all right, so show me your pockets." The guy was like, "What are you talking about?"
I feel like that would have to be the perfect situation.
Yeah, I mean,
getting arrested next to a toilet, that's a sticky situation.
What were you doing in the bathroom getting arrested
for?
See,
that's a whole different story. But that's thinking on your feet, I guess. You could have used the gutter or anything else like that.
that video, I don't know how I came. That was a hilarious.
Doesn't surprise me you watch something like that.
Yeah, that was, man. I'm tacked in all kinds of stuff.
The British accent makes it funny.
Yeah, I guess so. The fact that it's not
getting arrested in the bathroom with a British accent.
It could have been fake. It could have been fake, I guess. thinking
Could have
about
been
it.
fake. If an officer gets a once-over with they were getting flushed down the toilet and keep coming back into my pocket,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean,
now.
but at the same time, they have it on
come
camera.
on.
They got it on camera, so then, I mean, you could take that into court.
Yeah, I believe it. It's on the internet.
And at this point, it's on Facebook.
I believe it's on the internet. It's
on
so real.
Facebook,
It's so real.
Right. Good enough for me. If it's online, that's like that movie, Hot Rod. He's like, I know, I checked online.
Yeah, I always tell the story about how you'll text me and be like, "Did you hear so-and-so died?" And I'm like, man, I've been on the internet today and I haven't seen anything about that. Where did you read that? Like The Onion or...
Like, hey, Tyler Perry dead, man. You hear about that?
But I got something for all you ice cream lovers out there. For 2017, Wendy's is offering unlimited Frosties for $2. For all of 2017.
Unlimited Frosties for $2?
Yep.
Like, you can, like, pay $2 and get unlimited?
Good news for you. Good news for you, lovers of Wendy's Frosties. Next year, you'll be able to get your favorite frozen treat for free for a one-time payment of just $2. If you buy a key tag from Wendy's for $2, you will receive a free Junior Frosty treat with every Wendy's purchase you make during 2017.
And how many of those are available?
As long as you show your tag, every 90 cents on the dollar will be donated to the Dave Thomas Foundation, the nonprofit created by the Change founder, which helps find permanent home for children in foster care.
But I'm saying, how many of those tickets are available? Like, do they have 100?
Unlimited. If you go to any Wendy's
Really?
at any time, you can get one of these.
That's
They've been doing this
crazy.
forever.
That's crazy. They're gonna
It
accept.
used to be, I think, you show them and you could pay $1 for one.
Yeah, that sounds.
I don't know.
more
I could be
practical.
wrong, but I think they changed up the game. You
Maybe
pay $2
Wendy-
now, but it says with every purchase.
What are we
So
talking about? Wendy's or Dairy Queen? I've said both.
Wendy's.
Okay.
Talking about Wendy's.
Talking about Wendy's because I'm thinking Dairy Queen.
Yep, hot and ready, baby.
That's Wendy's was the first one that came out with oh, you got a burger? Who said you need fries? You can get a bowl of chili or a salad. They did the whole bit. Like
I love their cheese fries.
You can do other things other than French.
But they also do the never frozen beef, or that's what they say, or whatever.
Well, that's the name of the company they buy the meat from. So when they say we serve never frozen beef, they're not lying to you when they say those words.
Yeah.
But what they're saying is we serve never frozen beef. That's the company. Sorry for calling that. I was actually told that probably like 7 years ago.
Probably
man.
watch some like crazy YouTube video or something.
I was on the Onion and read that.
Yeah.
The
I
cabbage.
I'll eat it every time. Don't care.
He
But
said I eat it every time.
moving on, get the Wendy's, get your $2. I mean, come on, and it goes to a good cause for the children, for the foster care. But coming up next, guess what I got?
What you got, man?
Lots on the sports segment. You're gonna want to hear this. I'm telling you, Massaponax Stonebridge, big game this week. You're gonna be hearing it on Thomas's birthday. Let's not forget we're celebrating Thomas's birthday here. I got a lot recapping the Redskins Dallas game and moving forward. And I got some news on RG3.
Oh man.
So
RG3.
I got all that when we come right back.